Okay, we are playing Dominion League. This is against Jaunts. Been doing okay this season, but there's 2 matches left. I'm playing them today and tomorrow, so plenty of time for a complete and utter collapse. Anyways, we'll start with this board after I go grab a blanket. Been, I guess it's not been. It's starting today. Obnoxiously cold for this time of year. It's more like winter temperatures. Did this last weekend also. I think Southern California is getting rain with this, although I think it's supposed to be dry here. Anyways, this board has, it has draw, Lost City, which is not the greatest draw ever, but it is draw. Buy is coming from Seaway, some extra gains, good trashing with Goat. I think we're going to open Mill. It's going to trash the hovel, and then we'll work from there. Seaway's going to want to go on something pretty early. This hand gets to trash, Overgrown Estate with the Goat. Which will mean that hopefully we're hitting 4, plausibly for an Ironworks. I think early on we're going to maybe be targeting like emptying Mill. I'm not sure actually what else it can be Vassal too. I'm thinking like this deck probably in its ideal form is going to be more action heavy than treasures. So like you can gain mills, you can gain vassals, and that way you're a little bit less dependent on trying to put together Lost City draw, right? Don't discard here. We want maybe a Smugglers. It doesn't seem like the worst idea ever. At some point we do have to figure out how we're going to accumulate a little bit more money. I guess the other thing we could do is we could actually pick up another Ironworks, like Mill can empty quick, and then we will want Vassals. So maybe we're going to go that way on things. Ironworks Mill here. This is going to be an objective to hit 5 to Seaway as something. Probably Mill. The idea being that we're going to end up with quite a few of those. Yeah. I think. Or we could try to put draw in. I don't really want to be the first, to be honest. It's going to be a Lost City or a Seaway. I could kind of believe I could believe that it should be a Lost City. That should have been a Lost City. Again, I don't really want to be the first, I feel like. Mills can also enable me to pick up like Pixies, Smugglers. The Seaway should do stuff. Okay. I'm just going to take the last Mill here. I think. Yeah, let's do it. Just make your Ironworks a touch worse. Is the hope anyways. Let's see. Take a Smugglers of our own. We're going to end up triggering Shuffle here, so get all this. We can trash Necropolis by Pixie. That seems reasonable. I don't have any non-terminals. You got your Necropolis out? Yeah, you had. We'll just buy Pixie. It's a little bit of an ugly hand. I mean, at some point, somebody's going to pick up Lost City. That's my theory anyways. Let's see, it may not be the greatest theory. Do we just keep taking Pixies? Like, we could start trying to add Vassal, get a little bit more money in the deck. But we'll just go about things this way. With the idea we can maybe get a mining village in to support the Vassal here. It could be pretty good. You to trash out 2 coppers, yeah. Not feeling great. I don't know, I feel like this game's kind of degenerate. Being real. And I'm probably behind because at this point I think I've trashed a little bit less. Just with that Flames gift having happened. You know. It's tough. Like, nobody's going to be willing to gain a Lost City. So, I don't know. Let's put a mining village in just to support that Vassal a little bit better. What are we smuggling? We could put another Vassal in, like this stuff's pretty okay. I guess I could do mining village and then smuggle Vassal. Would we rather have a Pixie than trash this copper? Don't think so. Ugh, that is a really good boon. Yeah, this game's gonna be a problem. That's another very good boon. Why bother buying villages if you can just get Field's Gift? A real question for all of us. Well, I mean, I definitely don't feel like this game's going well anymore. I was pretty happy to get 5 mils, but stuff since then's been a little less inspiring. Jeez. It's like all the good boons. I say. I know those last 2 cards are both coppers. No, that's not right. I don't know what they are. I wonder if there's some universe in which I can like get an Earth's Gift and... How many coppers do I have out anyways? 3? 2? 3? I don't know. Yeah, gross. Well, you go after this. I don't know that it's the greatest idea ever, but like, We're gonna win, plausibly it's by like emptying Vassal this turn. I don't think that there's anywhere close to enough draw to actually do that is the problem. Which means I probably just pause on this. That would have been good a while ago, and it's probably still good now. Are we hitting 8 even? Most likely. Just trying to figure out whether I like want to trash this, because, you know, I feel like I need to be buying province this turn. I'm going to say no for now. This is going to gain an estate. We discard. I need to be buying province, and I would really like to be trashing a copper. So there's a question of like, do we feel like we need to go on from here, or could we like buy or gain? I guess gain. Mining village. Have I 2 wisps in this? No, I don't. Jeez. Okay. So maybe we pick up another mining village, and then next turn we can potentially be trashing them all out. Just hope for the best. You might also be able to like empty a state or something on a reasonably good turn, which is ungood. You know, I'll certainly be trying. Maybe a little bit hard to reach, I'm not sure. I suspect you'll be able to empty a state on me, though. I'm not sure I had a ton of options. All that Vassal missing is going to hurt. I should be able to empty a state on a good turn, also, just of note. But I also kind of better do it this turn, because you have River's Gift coming in, and, you know, if that doesn't work, well, what are we doing? I don't know what the last boon is. Somebody will know who's watching this. It's Mountain's Gift. It's the silvers. Which maybe we take? I don't know. I wonder, I mean, you can take Mining Village, you can take a state with that, or nothing because of the wisps. If you take Mining Village, that changes my target, right? Okay. We're going to be trying to empty a state. This is Mountain's Gift. We're not taking it. Don't think it's going to be useful. This is really bad. I don't know at what point I like Dix. Well, probably not yet. Discarding those two. That's for sure. Ugh. Alright, is Fairgrounds better than Duchy? Maybe. I mean, I probably am just losing. Because I couldn't get this turn to work, and you'll be able to empty a state off of that stuff. 4 buys, 2 Ironworks. Like, this should be pretty trivial. We probably should score because we do need to be able to beat a province if that ends up being the case. So Fairgrounds is probably better. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, right. And now we lose, because you'll have 0 problems emptying the estates this turn. You should have 0 problems emptying the estates this turn. Might not. I don't know. My theory, anyways, is that you'll have 0 problems emptying the estates this turn. Maybe a bad theory, too. You know, I didn't manage to gain much during my turn. Like, you can smuggle Fairgrounds, but you do have to. There is a lot of whatever. One problem is I saw a lot of my money here. By money, I mean vassals and mills. So I may not actually end up having that much in the way of buys. There's a number of copper and goat in here. Oh, well. If you have any treasures in hand, that'll sure make things easier. Yeah, okay. I mean, you're getting there anyways, but yeah, probably. Well, that sucked. I mean, I had a draw to win it, and it didn't happen, so I was even first player there. Extra sucky. Anyways, let's try to have this happen a little bit better. Nearby Raze, you can open double Raze, except I have this 2-5, which, I mean, we're still going to open Raze. It's going to be Raze Rice Broker. Longer term, I guess you're mostly going after, like, eggs. Eggs and loot. Oh, that sucks. You have a 2-5 too. I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't. Anyways. Raze Rice Broker, certainly. Look how quickly we put in an egg. We're also going to note how I'm going to lose this game because I'm going to get way behind on trashing from not seeing my Raze right here, right now. What I'm going to draw is I'm going to draw Copper Estate. Alright, I'm definitely drawing this last estate right here. Oh, I didn't. That's a miracle. Okay. What do we want? I don't know. Like, you put in Border Guard, but I could see putting in the egg already. Right. Like, you're okay trashing it with either of these things. I mean, Border Guard gets you a little bit of extra cycle. At least this early. I don't know how much you just want to go, like, hard after the loots. Next turn we're hitting at least 4. Okay, I've been convinced this should be a Border Guard. The main problem again is that, like, you're seeing all of your stuff every turn, and I'm not. Like, I've trashed, you know, substantially fewer cards. Should be Raze Egg. By substantially fewer, I of course mean 1, but just the pace is not there. Raze Egg. Okay, I don't like that move very much. Just take another egg. I mean, we could really trash 2 in the same turn. It's quite possible. I really dislike your Border Guard last turn. I don't know that it's going to make a substantial difference in this game, but I can still dislike it. 2 eggs. 1 egg. What was the last card? I don't even know. I don't get why you only have taken so few eggs. I guess you had the 1 this turn. Why don't you raise your egg? I guess you have another raise. Doubloons. Probably not what you were looking for, although I think it's fine-ish. Egg raise broker, egg raise crew. Worth getting a crew in, for sure. Another rice broker, it's also reasonable. So many reasonable things to be doing. Another egg here, isn't there? No. No, there isn't. I'm just taking 2 eggs. Probably. Trash a copper, take 2 eggs. Discard all those. Yeah, pretty substantially behind. You know how I said there was still time for a total collapse this season? Yeah, here you go. And you're just buying egg aristocrat crew. Come on. Now. I guess egg Raze crew, perhaps. Province, huh? Not a huge fan. I don't really want to self-raise this, but I guess we're gonna have to. I can put like Rice Broker, Border Guard on top or something like that. Get ourselves a nice turn. I'd rather trash Border Guard than raise. Oh, I got a Chalice at some point? That stinks. So, like, our 5th loot was Chalice versus Doubloons. Who do we think's gonna benefit from that? Yikes. I think I'm definitely on the short end of the loots here, in addition to being on the short end of the everything else. I wonder if you can just win. Like, is this 20 coins? All the raises, all the Border Guards. Not quite. Yeah. Ungood. Province, number of Border Guards. Yeah, this is just kind of setting up for me to die. Next turn. What do we even do? What do we even do? I can't even hit 16. That's amazing. Jeez. Oh. Well. I gotta imagine we're getting another turn. So we take like a Nomads that we can top deck, and I don't know, a Monument or something. Just like anything to get me above the line. Well, I did put Rice Broker on Nomads, but I'm also just going to lose because you are easily reaching everything you could ever want. Great. I even had I hit 16, I just would have been screwed. I don't think there was a way to win this game. Let me be real. I don't think there was a way to win last game, and I don't think there was a way to win this game. Just the random elements have been too much. Too much. What's going on here anyways? Souk, Flagship, Seaway. I'm just gonna keep naming cards. What I want to start with here. Let's start with Flagship. You like Flagship, I don't know, Silver, Patron Silver. I don't think we want to pick up a second tool, so maybe we do. Patron Guard Dog, also a possibility. I'm looking long term here, and I'm just seeing like Seaway. So, and I'm not seeing any, well, there's Patron that can sort of act as a village for you, but like if you're doing that, I kind of question what you're doing otherwise. Do we just Flagship here in hopes that it's going to give out more curses? Probably. Do I want to spare tools? Probably not. Probably just going to take silver. We can pick up more flagships with the tools as we go along. Or not. We could also not do that. a real possibility here. We add Patron. I don't know. I mean, we're doubling Seaway certainly over anything else. This will be a Souk buy. Tools a Seaway, buy Souk to trash 2 estates. Gonna be like massively over terminaled, but oh well. Who cares about such things? I certainly don't. Gold. Pick up another Patron, buy gold. I don't think that this deck is gonna like be the nicest thing ever. Well, it's certainly not gonna be the nicest thing ever. We somehow haven't played Seaway yet? That's weird. Well, I guess it could happen. How do we feel about another Souk? Probably not very good. How do you feel about a gold? Pretty okay? 2 patrons. And just another gold is where it's at. Could even go after Province already. Like, we have the Seaway discards. We have so many more points. Plateau Shepherds. Wait. Just get a couple of golds. Yes. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll keep in mind that at some point we may be able to buy estate productively again. I actually picked up a third sea witch at some point. It's interesting. Might be okay. Probably okay. I mean, I might even end up taking these last couple curses. Like, at some point, the best point scoring option for me is going to be Triumph, and that's how I'm going to get the Plateau Shepherds back. Right? It's a theory anyways. Souk out the curse. Good? Maybe. Are we still, like, devastatingly over terminal? Probably. Are we probably winning this game anyways? Yeah. Just take another Souk, trash the curse. And at some point, like, Souk gets you the ability to do these beautiful triumphs, so that seems reasonable to aim for. I mean, it's a secondary way of scoring mostly. I don't know that they're like big beautiful triumphs to put it in whoever speak, but a flagship or a patron in there. Kind of tempting to. Glad I didn't. Probably just gold province. I don't think you have. No, you have like 0 ability to double. It should be fine. This turn we can flagship the Souk. We might even win. I don't know. Maybe this is 16. Seems quite possible. Okay, it is 16. Let me triumph. It's gonna be super cool. I had to get my Plateau Shepherd point back. I had to. I had to. Okay. On to something new. Carpenter Cemetery, huh? That seems thingish. 5-2 seems really, really good. Really good. You can buy Butcher. On that, I think we're opening Carpenter Silver. With the idea that we're going to Carpenter some Cemetery early on, and then maybe Town later. That's how we want to get trash down fast, at least. Longer term, I mean, there's Draw and there's Governor, so that's probably going to be a lot of it. Haunted Woods is probably actively bad. Just because it lets you top deck a whole bunch of action cards, potentially for City Quarter. Plus with Deliver, like, who gives a damn? This will be Butcher. You. Okay, did not collide. Do we want to deliver a thing? Like, I could deliver Town into this next hand. Potentially get a little bit better Cemetery off. It does seem to have its appeal. As opposed to like, what would be our other option? Like buy Butcher. Yeah, no, let's try to get this cemetery substantially better. Awesome. Okay, now we'll take Butcher. I think I'm in a good spot here. I'm in a good spot here, getting to trash out those estates. So those will be Butcher. Next turn we're going to Carpenter for town, and then buy Governor. Deliver City Quarter. Oh no. Courtier. You go after City Quarter. I don't know if we want to deliver it. I feel like I don't have quite enough in deck yet to really be doing the City Quarter thing. But be alright. You're gonna deliver City Quarter. I kind of want to wait until I have a much better setup. Like, sometime next shuffle we should be able to make it so that, like, we know that the City Quarter is going to collide with a couple actions, or if I do it right now, that's certainly not the case. The other thing we could do is we could C-trade on 2 cards, which is a little sketchy. Actually, it's a lot sketchy. So probably just take the Governor with the idea that we're going to hit a draw with it. Yeah, like here, we're just going to hit a draw with this Governor. Look at you not drawing from my Governor play. That's hilarious, actually. Okay. Go. Doesn't matter, we're clearing the coppers. Is a City Quarter useful here? I mean, I can definitely pay it off. In one turn. I'm going to butcher that to like a Courtier or a Governor. I guess it has to be a Governor. And do I want to deliver it? The other question. Yeah, let's do it. Do we want to deliver it? Yes. Like, what is this? This is three non-actions. Let's do it. I may not be able to pay this off. Very well may not be able to pay this off this turn. In fact, I won't, but it's okay. I don't think I do. Do we want a Ghost? Think quite yet. Do we want to find this Governor pretty badly? So like this could go to, you know, another Governor maybe. Courtier has a tough time with, no, Courtier is just better. I can do the Haunted Mirror, right? Give you a card. Oh well. Okay. Deliver city quarter. I'm just doing that until the end of time. Maybe. I think it's better than just buying city quarter, certainly. Let's do it. I'm outproducing you at this point for sure. Kind of like another butcher. Another carpenter. There's lots of things that could be nice here. You don't have a nice 2-type. You're lacking in 2 types. Just saying. Okay, do we want another carpenter? Yes. I don't think Haunted Woods is like at all necessary for me. Okay. Well, we can get our ghost, like we would gain cemetery, trash 2 things. Yeah, let's do that. I guess we're gonna get a Haunted Woods or a villain or something like that. This will go to Haunted Woods. We're a little light on stuff. Oh, I don't actually need the Haunted Woods. I'm stupid. What do I need? I have the ghost for the courtier to be hitting this turn anyways. So this could just like be another governor or another courtier. Or another butcher, I guess probably most appropriately. What do I do with the butcher? I don't know. Probably a good reason not to be gaining a butcher. I guess we're going to end up drawing with this governor, but oh well. Alright, something for the ghost to hit. Governor. Seems reasonable for the ghost to hit. Well, I guess you have a Haunted Woods out, never mind. Alright, ghost is just going to be a courtier target, that's fine. In that case, deliver governor city quarter. Yeah. I love my governor draws just like not doing anything for you. We're gonna have to worry a lot more about like endgame really soon. I'm looking at the piles getting increasingly low. Particularly cemetery, which is a scoring pile. I think like empty Carpenter this turn. Sounds ambitious, but maybe so. Empty Carpenter Town Cemetery right here. Would be doable. I don't think the Governor is the greatest thing ever for that move, but probably could have been a Carpenter and I'd be winning this turn. Otherwise we may have to green, which wouldn't be the worst thing ever either. Well, things are lowering rapidly. We'll figure it out. This Governor should have been a Carpenter. That's a regret, for sure. But I think we may be in position to win on my turn. We'll have to count it out. Otherwise, I should probably just like go after provinces and be happy to go after provinces. You could also kind of mess me up by, I don't know, taking the last 3 towns. Seems possible. I think this Governor was really, really bad. Just a little off. Okay, well now this is definitely looking in range. To me. Are we gaining provinces? Surely not. There we are. Alright, I'm going to wager that you don't have a next turn. Seems like an okay wager. I mean, I'll play around whatever, but I'm going to wager you don't have a next turn. Question is can I win? Just do these. This is certainly what we're going to want out of them. Okay, so emptying Carpenter is pretty easy. Probably need 2 provinces. So it'd be like Butcher into Carpenter, Carpenter, Carpenter. I guess the issue is like you could take duchies. How much money do I need anyways? Maybe do the provinces first and just see if you react. Okay. In that case, probably go Butcher, Carpenter, Carpenter, gain the 2 Carpenters. I think it's probably there. I don't really want to count it, but you kind of have to. Like 3 Carpenters, and we could gain Carpenter. This Governor could even be a gold gain, because one of the Carpenters can be gaining a province. Right. It's a matter of, do I have enough buys? Which I guess the answer is probably. I'm going to do this in a kind of funky order. I really want to count this out to make sure it works, but my head's also not working well enough to do that. Like 4 coins. I'm assuming it gets there. Okay, because then we can go town. Draw it. Cemetery. Draw it. Carpenter. Draw it. Gold to province, buy, whatever. Don't play that because it's not needed. Okay. I wonder if the 5-2. 5-2 might have been bad. I mean, I got extremely good draws to come back. Anyways, I got extremely good draws early with that. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, well, what do we have here? Draw is Alchemist. Do we even bother? Like Tanuki sitting right there, waiting for you to not need to do that. We could go like Silver Knight Watchman. It's a little bit of a funky move, with the idea that like we're going to get Infirmary and we're going to get Tanuki in. Improve Night Watchman, actually, if we're going to do that way. I think maybe we do it that way. And we can, like, Infirmary the 2 estates, improve into whatever nice thing. Okay, I'm convinced. How many of these do we discard? Both? 1? 2? Probably 2. Because at this point we're going to trigger a shuffle with the Infirmary anyway, so we might as well do it right away and maybe get the best trash possible. Okay, this is fine, certainly. Quite good, even. I'm going to take Tanuki instead of the Infirmary. Probably not. Definitely not. What? Now here's a question. Do we improve the Infirmary instead? I don't think, well, maybe. Like, this could go into Blessed Village. I mean, we probably are going to want to buy another Infirmary at some point, so I think so. Maybe this will get us our Tanuki. Were you blessed to find your Night Watchman? Apparently not. You were blessed to find a Flames Gift. It's decent. Okay, that is obnoxious. We just take another blessed, probably. Next turn can be an infirmary, whatever. Just go, this can be next turn. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? We might as well put it on top. I mean, we're just going to play this. We're not even going to play this Night Watchman, really. What would it be used for next turn? Yeah, okay. Here will be another Infirmary overpay, and I'll grab Tanuki off the improve. Next order of business is get Sculptor. I think. Another blessed village. Okay. I'm in an okay spot. I don't know that it's amazing, but okay. I like having the Tanuki. I'm liking having the Tanuki a little bit less now. Well, not really. Does it go into Blessed Village first? Field? No. Okay, fine. Playing improve? Probably not. Well, maybe. I'd really like as a Sculptor. I guess we can go improve and then buy the Sculptor. I don't really love what's right here, but what are you gonna do? Buy Night Watchman. It needs to be like improved by West Village, goes to next turn, improve this to Sculptor. Alright, everything works out anyways, because of our nice little plus card. A little bit less trash down than you are, but I think that's okay because of what it means that I have. But I'd really like as a Fields gift, like mid-turn. Potion, huh? I mean, I guess Alchemist is draw. Should probably engage with that at some point. Draw being decent. Might do it this turn. I mean, if anything, like Potion is an okay thing to have for Tanuki, more so than something else might be. Do we go for the Fields gift? Let's do it. That didn't work. Next turn, just take the last one. Heck, why not? Give me next turn. Alright. This is fine. Everything is fine. I will reassure myself. Perhaps we're a turn or two away from where we want to be, but, you know, things are okay. We can sculpt, like, Workers' Village or Improves or whatever. Have her buy. Sculptor Potion. These are all real options here. Well, take Potion, but I'm not. We want an estate. Maybe buy Sculptor. Improve the whatever. Take another Tanuki also. Tanuki by Sculptor. Or just double Sculptor. Seems reasonable. I mean, you're certainly doing stuff. I'm just a wee bit concerned about that you're having these incredible, well, I don't know about incredible turns, but you're having these turns fueled by draw, and I'm a little bit late to it. Which I'm not exactly sure why. I guess I have fewer coppers trashed, maybe. Holding the Night Watchman one extra turn, maybe. We'd like another Tanuki pretty soon, extremely soon. Perhaps this turn I can gain one from an improve. I was wondering if I'm just going to get, like, totally piled out on at some point. Alchemist Tanuki. Like, you gotta do it at some point, right? Maybe not. Carrying 4 coppers. I actually do have more copper out than you at this point. Well, I guess I'm carrying this estate, which isn't the most amazing. Be careful. I hope this turn is to buy Alchemist and get ourselves another Tanuki. Last 2 cards are Improve Silver. That's fine. Guess we're not getting another Tanuki this turn, but maybe next turn. I could just do another village. I'm not sure if I can get piled out on if I do another village. Potentially this could be a potion instead. Buy Alch. Improve into Tanuki. I wonder if they're just going to be able to win next turn. Gain however many workers, villages, gain some improve. Win. Seems outwardly possible. Actually, it seems very possible. Like, you gain 3 workers, yeah, improve. Just, it's over. I actually can't afford to be taking this potion. I mean, does taking a village here help you out? Maybe. So let's do this into potion. Buy duchy. Improve into another Tanuki. I think this is like just such an easy win for you. I had to get Alchemist earlier. That's what the moral of this story is. I mean, I missed my Sculptor for a turn, which kind of put me behind on that stuff. I don't even think the Tanuki was really the big impact thing. Maybe the Sculptor should have come first. I'm not sure. Definitely got outplayed on this one. My feeling. As opposed to the first 2 games where I just don't think there was a way for me to win either. I'd actually be pretty worried as you if I don't win right here. I mean, I guess you can just like go up and get a province, but you know, the pause here makes me think it's not like trivial. Like maybe you bottom deck some sculptors or something. If you didn't, I'm not really seeing a way in which this isn't extremely straightforward. Gotta bottom deck some sculptors. No, you didn't. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here then. You're just seeing like if you already have it with an improve gains. Or you're light on actions. Maybe you're light on actions. Infirmary, huh? Did the coppers come back to bite? And the infirmary is basically saying that you're scared of me piling on my turn, which means it's probably we're short. Just a guess. Let's see. I have 3 sculptors, 2 Tanukis. Just remember that. And basically no buys. Basically no buys. Trash is potion, huh? I am fully convinced that you could have won right here. Maybe you still can. If that infirmary had been a workers' village. Maybe not. Maybe not. Real definitive here. This potion may also just be like terrible. The last card is maybe an improve. Like you could have a pretty iffy turn. Probably not, but you could. I'm like slowly climbing the ladder on this potion. It's terrible. Alright, what do we want to do this turn? I'd like to win, but I think more realistically, the goal is buy province. Yeah. Or gain province somehow. I mean, we could gain Infirmary ourselves. We don't want to lower Workers' Village any, which I don't think we do. I'm going to be trashing this copper. Let's tick in another improve. Well, the potion, well, maybe not. I'm going to say the potion's going to gold, but maybe it doesn't have to. Maybe we take like an improve here. We're going to buy Alch. One Alchemist. Just to try to get a little bit more draw into the deck. Like, I could go with State Duchy here to take a point lead. Or a state and some amount of Duchy. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We're going to burn the thing, certainly. So we go like silver to Duchy. Do we actually want to clear this copper into a state? Yeah, I guess so. If anything, it represents a draw on a future turn. And then maybe we take a Duchy and another Tanuki, or a Duchy and a Sculptor. I guess this Infirmary could turn into like an Ironworks. That's actually probably what I should have done. Anyways, look at this terrible hand. This is not going to work. Wow. Okay. Well, this will be gain 2 silvers and then turn the Infirmary into I don't know what. Maybe we don't even burn the villager. Maybe we just take 2 silvers or silver potion. Just get another Alchem deck. I don't think that's the most productive thing. I mean, you don't know that you have 2 turns, but you totally do. Hey. I suspect you're just gonna win, but maybe you'll do something devastating that I can take advantage of. Or maybe you go after the duchies. That seems like a reasonable thing to be doing. Go after Workers' Village duchies. That's how I'd be targeting it anyways. The nice thing is if I'd held on to my villager, I probably still wouldn't have a turn. Just yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Let's see what happens. The best I can do this turn is 2 duchies. I don't know, like, I think I might have prevented it from that side, but my side has some issues. I guess the other thing you could go after is you go after improves plus 2 duchies. That's actually maybe easier. Because then you can buy out improve. I'm going to guess that's the best way for you to do this. or the easiest way for you to do this, or something. I also like keep theorizing these wins over there. Like, if you have an improve in hand, you, I think, have this. Yeah, okay. This is, like, crazy trivial. Why would you... Oh, you have 9 coins. We're just maxing VP. Jeez. What are we doing? Come on, man. Alright. Well, let's see if we can win this one. This match has been really quick. And that one I think I messed up in. Certainly. This is a bad 5-2. Really bad 5-2, actually. Because you'd really like to open double Hermit. And that is not happening. So... do we open Haunted Woods or not? Do we open Hermit? I think we're going to open Haunted Woods and hope for the best. There's some cases where things could go right with it. And I think there's substantially fewer cases where things can go right with Hermit. Okay, so this will be a Hermit buy, or will it be a hideout buy? I guess it'll be a Hermit buy. You're likely seeing Militia this next turn, although you prefer playing Hermit. There's a good chance that I miss. Yeah, okay. This should be Hermit. Or should it be hideout? The aggressive thing would be hideout. I'd have to bottom deck one of the estates. There's a 1/3 chance of that. I guess the other thing is, like, if I do hideout, then there's a chance that the thing that I end up buying is an altar. Because we trash estate. And... okay, I've convinced myself. Okay. Idle? Not so convinced. We're just stopping here and taking our madman, right? Yeah. If there's anything we can draw where I could get Destrier. Probably not. But we could, like, for example, take a Militia right now, also. There's no point in keeping the estate in hand. I'm gonna get Militia'd here, which is gonna suck. I mean, we're still gonna play this Madman, right? I mean, there's a Hermit, there's a... estate. We'd like to get the Haunted Woods out. Yeah. Here I'll get Militia'd again, but it'll be okay. Well, not really, but pretending it'll be okay. I wonder if we, like, skip the... What I'd actually kind of like is an altar. Get Destriers. I don't know how they compare to Captain, really. I don't know, this game has felt bad since the start when I had the 5-2. I did get the nice second shuffle, but it's still just, like, not what you want to be doing at all. So, yeah. Oh, we don't get militia'd. Then we could have a decision. Would be kind of nice. I would like altar really more than most other things. Okay. No decision. I think I prefer altar to captain. I don't know. My turns are just so distinctly worse. This should be a Haunted Woods. That should have been a Haunted Woods. I mean, I'm looking at next turn and I'm thinking that it looks terrible. So, I mean, chances are we're not going to collide terminals in this deck. I mean, we're going to have, what, 4 of them, 1 hideout? We have to not play something. What's the big deal anyways? Or alternatively, we could put like a captain in. Some of my altars plus gains. Let's do it this way and hope for the best. We'll get a second Haunted Woods here. Fine. Here's the question, if I don't get militia'd here, what do I do? Okay, well, I got militia'd. What could this hideout be trashing? This could be trashing my militia this way. Should be bad, but probably we do it. This is militia silver. Great, but it's the silver. That's good. Oh, there wasn't a militia. I discarded my militia. It was silver copper, I guess. Alright, well, we're going to have Haunted Woods attacks coming. We're going to have the Madman. We're going to want a Harbor Village or a Captain or something. So this altar is going to be for a... what? Hermit? No. Harbor Village? Yeah. Bother with Captain? Probably. Maybe we don't. I think I'm in an okay spot. I guess we need an extra village for next turn, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Feeling okay. Feeling okay. Not amazing, but I don't think that it's the end of the world yet. Yeah, it's probably pretty close to the end of the world. Now that I mention it. I'm going to discard the silver. I don't know. I'm going to need a hermit replacement at some point. Pretty big problem. Look at my deck, man. Just bad. Just like so much worse than the other deck. I don't know what I could really do about it, but like this has to be Harbor Village. Do we even play the altar, or do we just want a captain? I think we might just want a captain. I can't do both. This turn we can do this clever thing where we Captain Hermit, gain a silver to start the turn. Or not. We can also just have it be a Harbor Village. And do the other captain for that. And that we can alter for whatever. I don't know. Three of these losses where it was just like such not what you needed to see early. I even played this one aggressively and got it, and it didn't end up doing it. Right. Province. This can seriously just be province. Like, I can't compete. I guess we could do the altar now. Like, how badly do we need this silver? Like, I don't think it improves my chances of winning the game to keep this as keep this silver for this turn anyways. That is a hermit. That's fine. So we're going to have to figure out how to get ourselves to a province this turn. Could be tough. Still carrying 2 coppers, I could be cut-pursing you. Host militia. Brilliant. We're going to need... How are we going to win this game? We're going to need another altar. We're going to need more village. Somehow we have to make it so that we can be competitive on duchies, which is... not seeming the most likely. We have an excess hideout. That's kind of no good. probably need to ditch that this turn. Destriers. I don't even know. Maybe I just need to open Hermit. Like, it would have been okay-ish. Not really. I mean, I've had Madman turn earlier, but I had the Haunted Woods, you know, fueled. Big turn on turn 5 anyways. Okay, we're gonna hide out the hideout. Copper can become... Oh, who am I kidding? Copper can become an idol. Do I need a second altar? I mean, I feel like we need a second altar, but I don't think we really have the what with all. Just like a turn and a bit behind on everything. And have less draw. Less draw, less points. You know, what a great time this is. What do you even do about it? Like, you're perfectly consistent, surely. Maybe the Haunted Woods come to roost or something. Could start trying to give you curses. That's not going to work so hot, is it? Oh man, you can even, like, be emptying a state to get your duchies, except they don't have to be duchies, they can be Destriers, because, you know, you just have more stuff. Am I going to need to, like, take a... Oh, jeez. Maybe you just take the last 2 Destriers. No? Okay. Am I going to need to take one of these Destriers to be potentially competitive? I don't think we have the time. So this is just going to have to end up being duchy, which we'll note that I'm, like, already kind of past it. But on the other hand, like, if I don't take the Destrier, how am I going to draw all the duchies? I'm not. So... say we're kind of stuck taking it. And I just have to, like, I don't know what I'm even hoping for over there. Like, what kind of turn can you have that actually hurts badly enough? I don't even know. You're carrying more green. Oh boy. Except that's a good thing, because it is. Is there a boon that could do something for me? Probably not. Forest Gift already passed by. I mean, I'm going to need you to fail turn at some point. I don't know how it can happen, but I'm going to need it to. You're going to be top decking 3 provinces, so hopefully that does something. You're also going to be top decking a Destrier, and you have a Haunted Woods out. Not exactly an improvement here. I think I screwed up in the one with Alchemist, but the other 3 losses just... We'll see how tomorrow goes. I mean, I even had a draw to win in the first one, right? With the mills, like I could have my deck theoretically could have emptied estates that turn. I just got none of the draw boons, and I didn't get the trashing boon either, and that was an issue. You see that? We're even trashing duchy to duchy just to like eliminate the pile. That felt pretty wrong, but whatever. What is that? It's a province. It means I don't have to draw it, but I will anyways, because what else am I going to do with this captain? I gotta play the captain. Okay. I mean, under the theory that, like, if you somehow super dud, you could be off for a couple turns. We're gonna keep doing this. I don't know, like, how your deck would all be capable of the amount of dud that I need out of it, but that's the theory. What can you do? You can get to 30 something. At this point, we're altering the Hermit. No need to keep trying to feed that. Just I wonder if you can just like eliminate enough duchies that I can't win. By which I mean 2. Like if you just take 2 duchies in a province here, that's gotta be over half. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can maybe try to curse you. Just don't know. Like how many turns do you actually need? That ends up being what's going on. There's gonna be like 12 points left plus some stuff. If we're gonna keep fighting here, it's gonna be with another idol, and we're gonna have to gain a bunch of estates. Oops. Just put it out there. Okay. Looks like you probably made it. Just gonna guess. Well, I don't know what I could do about any of those 3 losses. It just... The Alchemist one I'm ticked about. The other two I'm happy about. But it just kind of felt like there was nothing to be done, which, it'll happen during the season. Like, this is why it's important to win games when you do, is because sometimes you're just not gonna have a chance. And man, I sure feel like it happened in those three. So anyway, try to do better tomorrow, and we'll see you all.